Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
It's Tuesday, everybody.
It is Tuesday, and I am just so sad.
Why?
Because I knew that you were off the rest of the week. You know, I've accepted that you were off the rest of the week. And then you hit me with the, I'm also off all of next week. And I said, what?
I'm sorry. I just
You know I don't
so
like
sweet
Tuesdays
of you.
to begin with. And then
you get
have
news
to
like this.
Slap me with that. Like, so I'm not going to see you until
hopefully you're going to be
July
okay.
8th.
You're going to be good, though. You're going to be good,
It's going to be July 8th. That's when I'll see you next.
We can check in all the time on this.
I'm going to FaceTime you. You better answer.
She tries to FaceTime with me all the time, like on weekends. And like, I'm not awake yet. Like, I'm still in bed. And I'm like, you know, I'm not going to pick up. Look what I look like.
You don't have those little demons waking you up at 5 a.m.
I don't.
I'm hungry.
I just have one little kitty cat. That's it.
I almost FaceTimed you this morning, but I knew you were doing your job.
Yes, there's this newscast that we do in the morning.
Because I have the email notifications that come in from Pittsburgh Magazine. And so this morning, the headline was for Pittsburgh Magazine that the Best of the Berg was out. And I said, let me just take a little gander. And sure enough, David won for Best News Personality, voted on by readers. I love the Best of the Berg poll because that's Pittsburgh coming in. Poll. because it's voted on and nominated by people who are actually watching and who actually care. It's not just like some random made-up list.
It's truly an honor, and I want to thank anybody that voted for me. But it really means something because it's readers of Pittsburgh Magazine, and you were named this last year.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. Well, I feel like we need your Emmy music speech. Like, are we getting the? And cue the music. Okay.
No.
Please exit the stage.
You mean to like end the speech, like to make it over with.
It is an honor. I am just so grateful for everybody for voting for me.
And then they start playing it, and then you know your time is up. But anyway, it's in the July issue of Pittsburgh Magazine, and once again, thank you.
Yeah.
It truly is an honor. It means a lot to me.
And, you know, to celebrate, you cooked for us.
I know. So let's get to our Taste It Tuesday, and we can thank my husband, Gary Klein, because he actually saw a video, and then he saw this recipe. It's all over social media. We're talking about bacon pancake dippers. Yes. So we want to show you how these are made because I took some video as Gary made them last night. But there's bacon inside the pancake.
That looks delicious.
And then you're supposed to dip it in the syrup here. And so we're going to try it out.
And you guys splurged on the good bacon. This is like thick cut, probably
you
applewood smoked.
All of that. The thick cut, you want to do it up right. So we're going to show you the video so you can see how he put this together. First, he did the bacon in the oven. So, you know, all the grease like dripped out and got really crispy. So we did that. And then you like layer the first layer like in the shape of a piece of bacon. Yeah. Then you put the bacon down and then you pour more batter over top because that was the part anyway, he knows what he's doing, fortunately.
So it's like a little sandwich.
It's like a little sandwich. And then sure enough, you know, you flip them over and before you know it, they're ready. And so truly, there's a bunch of videos on social media about this, a bunch of recipes online, so you can find it almost anywhere. But we just thought this would be something really fun and cute, like if you're having people over for brunch or something like that.
Well, I haven't had people over for brunch in so long. That sounds delightful. Now,
what do you think?
I think it's delicious. And how about you? Did you not try it last night?
I didn't.
So this is your
my honest reaction on TV today. And I love this. It's the sweet and the salty. I mean, bacon and pancakes, of course, people love that. Why not put it together? I think this is brilliant. Now, I may be totally biased because my husband came up with it, but
it's amazing. I think this is really fun, and you're right. This would be the perfect thing for brunch. So you know what it reminds me of? The wonderful people who, is it the, oh gosh, who goes to fires to help out, like to have hot chocolate and...
Like the Red Cross?
The Red Cross.
Salvation Army.
Is it the Salvation Army that has the little vans that come and they have...
Right.
And they
do, and they have like really delicious stuff.
They do. So it's really unfortunate. David and I have covered so many fires over the years as part of our news jobs. And And the Salvation Army would always come with a van, and anybody who was displaced or the firefighters who were working or any crews that were there, they always had food and warm drinks or cool drinks if it's the summertime. And one of the things they would have are the sausage wrapped in a pancake.
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
Anyways, it kind of reminds me of that.
Same sort of idea here. I'm just laughing at, like, only here would we have a glass full of syrup.
Why do we have so much syrup? Is this
I just wanted to make sure, I wanted to make sure we could see the syrup, and I wanted to make sure we had enough of it. So anyway, thank you, Gary. Thank you for making this.
Thank you, Gary. Tell me you're retired without telling me you're retired. Just had time to whip up a breakfast for...
Exactly. We'll take it, let me tell you. All right, heads up,
good.
if you are heading to the airport, there's so many people traveling right now that people are actually, the security line at so many airports is so long that some people are missing their flights. Now, this is video from this morning. We've actually sped up this video because we wanted to show you all the people. It wasn't moving that fast. It was moving this fast. But still, it wasn't as bad this morning as it might have been, but they're telling people, if you have a morning flight, like between 5 and 8 a.m., arrive 2.5 to 3 hours early. And they expect this to run through July 4th.
Like they're just thinking this is such a busy travel time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just to keep
just a heads up if you're going somewhere.
I was so surprised. Last time we went, when we went to Florida for my birthday, the line was back to the People Mover. You know, like when from the
you
parking
get through
lot?
the doors, back to the People.
And you're like, oh my, how are you ever going to get through that line?
Yeah.
It's so hard.
And you think the alternate checkpoint is always going to be better, and a lot of times it's good to check it out. But the last time I went up there were a lot of people there too.
Right.
People have caught on to the secret about the alternate checkpoint, which we're talking about. So you're in on the secret if you didn't know before.
I don't know. This is why we just drive. Just drive. I don't know.
All right, here's a question. Are you happy at work? A new survey finds more than half of workers in the U.S. are disengaged from their jobs. Yes. In fact,
I'm sorry.
Big sign. I wasn't sure whether that was an editorial comment or not.
No, it's not. It's not. All right, this is a survey done by Gallup. Shows 50% of employees are watching for or actively seeking new jobs. And you know, 49% of workers in the U.S. and Canada reported daily stress, and women experiencing higher levels than men. And they're saying that, like, organizations maybe aren't running as smoothly as they were before. I'm going to be honest. I think all of this is like the downward spiral of the pandemic. And, you know, like a lot of people left their current jobs to find new jobs in the pandemic.
That's very true. A lot of people switched,
they wanted to find work from home options, but now we know like some of that is shifting back into the workplace. So even if you did that, I just think that there were so many changes during that period of time that everything's going down.
Yeah. I think it's very true that people are being asked to do more at a lot of companies and not being given the time and the resources to do it. And I think it kind of speaks to that.
Yeah, I do too. So what do we do? How do we fix it?
I don't know. I have no answers to that.
Is it time?
But
Is it complaint? Do people just continue? We're just going to complain.
You know what? This is what I tell Marvin at home. The complaint department is closed today, so you can't complain about anything. No.
There's this great skit from The Office where Michael Scott was like, here's the complaint department, and it's a trash can. He's like, just put it right in here.
It's very true. All right, speaking of jobs, what was your first job? Well, People magazine wrote about one of Jeremy Renner's first jobs, and of course, he was in town recently filming for Mayor of Kingstown, and we got to see him showing up at Kennywood in people's pictures.
Which was so cool.
Because he's such a nice guy.
I know.
But People reports that in the 90s, he worked at the Lancome beauty counter at a department store. He said he would audition for jobs during the week, and then on the weekends, he would put makeup on women, and he said it was an awesome job. He did it for 8 years working at different cosmetic counters.
Well, you know what I think is really neat? And this is like, there were just so many obscure jobs back in the day. You know, I say back in the day, when was this? The 90s. Well,
it's not back in the day,
But so he got his job after being a fragrance model at the mall. So.
Yeah. Like, do you remember fragrance models?
Yes,
I do, because they're the people who walked up and down and they passed out the samples, right?
And I think that there are, like, you still see some of that, but not as much, you know?
Right.
It's just so funny that that was a job for a while.
That was a job.
It was a job.
That was probably a good job.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
You smell good all day.
You smell good. You get to pass things out that are free to people.
People love free stuff.
People love free stuff.
So that was his first job. What was your first job? Do you remember? Was it this one?
No, it was working in my dad's shoe store.
That's right.
Yeah, he would send me out and say you wait on this person, and then I would go out. But I was like my dad had to help me with.
Do you remember when you were a little kid? Because kids think stuff is funny and gross at the same time. It's do you ever remember helping people and being like, Dad, their feet smell? Do you ever remember stinky feet?
That. No, I don't remember that. I really don't. I remember having to measure people's feet with this device that you pulled out. But
and there were no stinky feet that you remember.
Not that I recall.
Well, that's good. I feel like that would stay with you.
Yeah,
that was
probably
a recurring theme. Working at your dad's shoe store.
No, that wasn't something I remember.
No.
All right, we want to get to this. What if you did meet Jeremy Renner at Kennywood? Have you met someone famous? Did you keep your cool? Do you get tongue-tied? Well, we have some suggestions. This is from WikiHow. These are tips of what to do if you meet a celebrity in public and what to do on that list.
Stay calm is one of their first tips. So don't scream their name, draw attention. Just politely approach them.
Tom Cruise!
Yeah, yeah.
All right, number 2, tell them who you are. Say something like, I'm David Highfield, and you know what? I'm a big fan of your music.
Right.
I listen to it all the time, and then maybe ask for a picture.
You know what gets me is that, I'm sure this happens to you, people approach you and they're like, oh, hey, David. And you can't remember if you've met them before.
Right.
And you're like, your brain is scrambling. Oh my gosh, did I meet this person? Or if they just watch you on TV.
Oh, I know.
And then you feel
and
so
it's because people some people are just so friendly that you feel familiar with them and you feel like you must know them, and then your brain is failing.
And then your brain just feels like, oh gosh, how, where? Do I know this person? Do I know this person? I don't remember.
Right. And you're sort of in a panic. It's nice. Do you say it's nice to meet you or it's nice to see you again?
Right. Because if you've met them before.
It's good to see you again.
Right. Right.
Because you're just not sure.
And then don't take pics without permission and don't touch them.
Yeah. Don't go running up for a hug, it says. I love this advice. Hold back. But if you pose for a picture with them, if they agree to a picture and they put their arm around you, it says, you can put your arm back around them.
I know we're out of time, but the biggest, the one that floored me was I was a huge Days of Our Lives fan because my mom watched it, my grandma watched it, and when I was working at News 12 Brooklyn, Austin Peck showed up. Now he was no longer on Days of Our Lives, but he was on the other.
We have talked about Austin Peck before. Yes.
Whew, stunner, dimple right here.
So were you able to talk?
I took a picture. I'll show you the picture, but it was like a very stunned, young, childlike version of Heather Abraham. It was just.
I remember it was relatively recently. Hoda Kotb was across a crowded room in a New York City hotel lobby, and she was looking at the sandwich table. And so I walk over, but then I turn around thinking, all right, I'm going to get my composure. I'm going to figure out what to say. And I turn around and she's gone. Just totally vanished. Your shot. And I missed my opportunity.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up, David is going on vacation, and who knows what he'll be doing. Will he be working? We don't know. Are you going to be working while you're on vacation?
You know what? I do check emails because I don't want them to all be piled up afterwards.
I know. Yeah. Well, that's it. A new study found that more than half of people work while on vacation, and roughly half say that they feel guilty on vacation.
Yeah, so our question for you this week, our What You Think Wednesday question, can you totally unplug from work when you have time off? Or do you have trouble just getting out of work mode? Are you worried about your emails? Post your answers to the Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page. We'll tackle that question tomorrow.